trying to think of other weird... Oh, this one is especially weird, and I saw sex in movies as a kid, but I never did any of that sort of stuff as a kid or experienced it, and it wasn't like R-rated films, it was just whatever. And I didn't know what a sex tape was, but when I was young, I had a dream about making a sex tape. Let me explain the dream and you'll know that I literally had no idea what it was. I must have heard the term. This is so weird. So I had a crush on this Jason Dolley guy. If you don't know who Jason Dolley is, he is just this blonde dude and he was in Corey in the House. And he's really cute, so obviously he was in my dream. Whew. I had a crush on him, so he was in my dream, and this is so strange, but my entire class went out one by one to have like a Jason Dolley and then scene in the wintertime outside in our snowsuits for his sex tape. I was like really jealous because I was like, I have a crush on Jason Dolley. Like, I want to, you know, hang out with him. Why are other people getting to like hang out with him and I'm not? I love him. I love him. I don't know. I had a crush on him. I've always liked blondes. Then it was my turn. I got to go out with Jason Dolley. And by out, I mean like outside in my snowsuit. I don't know like what it was, but I was going like, oh, except he was like giving me a piggyback. Like an actual piggyback. It was nothing dirty. We were both in our snowsuits, hats, gloves, and snowsuits, and like not even kissing or hugging. He's giving me a piggyback. And then that was it. And that was it. It wasn't anything like raunchy or anything. Weird. I had night terrors for a while when I was maybe 12, 13. And so I would scream and then I guess someone would come get me, wake me up. I remember a recurring dream I had was that my house was possessed. If you're wondering what that means, it means spirits like took hold of my house, and if you've ever seen the movie Monster House, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes it would be objects. I remember one time the piano was talking and a Febreze bottle like came to life, grew wings, and was flying around. The recliner that I was sitting on I think was going crazy. Everything was going crazy. And the house was possessed, and I had this dream so many times, and for some reason the solution in my dream was to yell, "Mom!" and just yell for my mom. But my mom wasn't always the protagonist of my dreams. Sometimes it was my mom that was possessed, and she would like, it was like, "Oh no, my mom's coming!" But it wasn't my mom. It was like an evil version of her, and I knew that she was possessed by some demon and she wanted to, I don't know, kill me, suck out my soul, eat my soul, eat me, I don't know. All I knew was that she's evil. This version of her is evil and wanted to cause harm to me. And I've had this dream so many times. Why? I have no freaking idea. In real life, my mom does not want to harm me, so you don't have to worry. Another dream where she was an antagonist, she didn't exactly want to harm me or hurt me or whatever, but I feel like she wasn't totally against it. Here is what happened. So in this dream, all on my block are all these murders. Everyone is getting killed right in my area, on my block, on my street. It's frightening because if there's something bad happening in your area, you're like, oh my god, it's going to happen to me. Keep in mind, these are dreams. I'm okay. I was just sleeping, get my beauty rests. Did it help? Rest, nonetheless. I'm just sleeping, okay? And when I was sleeping, I had this dream that all these people were getting killed. And it's weird what he was doing. They were saying, it's a man, blah, blah, blah. He's just coming in the front door and then stabbing them and leaving. Like, he's not being sneaky about it. Going in the night, he's just walking in the front door. Why would he lock your doors during the daytime? Doesn't make any sense, really. Like, why? At night, yeah, because, you know, that's when, like, all the baddies come out or whatever. But daytime, it's just like, whatever. That guy took advantage of that and was stabbing people that way and murdering them. I'm talking to my mom, and I'm like, you know, I think if he comes in the front door, I'm just gonna run out the back door. I hear something at the back door of my house. And I'm like, what is that? And I'm getting freaked out. I actually just got a shiver. And boom! This guy comes in the back door. And another weird thing about him, not just murdering in broad daylight, not just, you know, boldly walking the door, he has a fish. You know those plastic fish that you mount on your wall and pretend, I caught that? He had one of those, but it was sharpened so that he could kill people with it. I don't know. And he comes in, and I basically ask my mom something to the effect of, like, is he gonna kill me now? And my mom just very calmly, matter-of-factly goes, yes. And then he's coming in, I'm like, Mom, like, what? I'm just so confused, because I'm like, aren't you gonna do something? So I'm just, Mama! And she goes, I guess you should run now. And so I did. I went through a period of time where I just had nightmares. Every night, I never had any good dreams. I just had nightmares and just a ton of nightmares every single night. Ever since I saw the movie Matilda, I wanted to have telekinesis, and I still do. And I just would have dreams that I could move things with my mind, and then I'd wake up and try to do it. It wouldn't work. I had dreams about secret passageways, because I wanted so badly to have a secret passageway in my house. So I had dreams that there were some. There was one dream where, well, we like read out messages from PictoChat. If you don't know what that is, it's on the DS Lite, and you turn it on, and then you go, and there's this little thing called PictoChat, and it's like a stupid chat room, and it doesn't actually reach anyone unless they're basically in the same house or right beside you. So there's a dream about that. I don't know. It's about 3:30 a.m. I had a dream that was basically all about Skittles because I love Skittles. True fact, I love Skittles. Addicted to Skittles. Alright. I was back in school. I think I was back in grade 10 English. Because... grade 12 English, because Esther Blank and Claire Blank were there. So Claire had a big pack of Skittles. She was pouring them all out. I think Claire said she liked Skittles. Then I said I liked Skittles too. So I got whatever fell between our desks on the chairs. For some reason, she was not in front of me and our desks were kind of pushed together. Whatever fell on my desk, on the floor, and the rest of the package. And she starts eating my Skittles. She's eating mostly orange ones, when those were the ones I had the least out of the original Skittles packet. I'm so specific about this. I obviously got the short end of the stick, so I started eating them by the handful, making them go faster. Eventually, I told Claire to eat her own Skittles, at which point I was demonized for being immature and selfish. What the heck? Girl better keep her hands off my Skittles! 11:30. Gotta write down the time, whatever. The dream started out with a bunch of college kids going to a party that my mom invited us slash them too. But then there was this one guy who got kind of lippy, so it wasn't so fun in games anymore because my mom started to get really mad. So by this point, things have started to turn sour, and I can't really remember most of it, but there's this crazy disease that people were getting that we got from a maple leaf put in the floor. And it basically made you into this crazy robot, and the disease made you do these weird drawings of this house. Not only was this house a mathematical equation, but it was also the layout of our house. People affected by the disease also saw grapes, the best food ever,